And I'm back. I got my weed whacker in the vise here today, and it was stored all winter, and it didn't have any gas in it. And when I put gas in it this spring, I went to use it. It runs, it idles well, and then but the high speed is sort of you know, you got to keep moving the throttle to keep it going, otherwise it'll stall. So I was going to just do an adjustment on that, but I know what it is. It's, you know, it's old gas in the carburetor. It's gummed up. So what I did was, as a precaution, you know, before I took it apart, I bought another carburetor. I got this off Amazon. It comes as a whole kit, and I'll show you what that looks like inside in a second. But so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to swap that carburetor for today, put the replacement one on there, and I'll save this one, and I'll clean this in my ultrasonic cleaner and have it as a spare. So that's what I'm going to do. This is a Husqvarna 128R. Okay, so I didn't show you this part here, but just unscrew the cover, take out the filter, and then we got an 8mm socket. Just loosen these off. Now with those nuts off, I'm just going to move the choke lever out, and we'll twist that off of there, and there's that cover out. And you see when I press the throttle here, moves that cable, turning the throttle butterfly. Okay, so we got to disconnect that. We'll pull the carburetor out a little first. Okay, here comes the carburetor. Pull it out. Just like that. See? Let's see, get that out. Okay, now that cable just disconnects like that, just out like that. And then all we have is the two gas lines. Just those two gas lines on the side that have to be disconnected. So top line to the top port on the carburetor, like that. Bottom line to the bottom port. Okay, like that. And that's the whole thing. All right, now let's compare the old one to the new one. Okay, so here's the kit I bought on Amazon, HIPAA. Okay. It's really good, actually. This comes with an adjustment tool, which is a little Torx head in there, internal threads to adjust the high and low adjustments on these carburetors. So here's the replacement one. Okay. Take a look at that. Okay. The only thing I see that's different is these lines on the new one are bent to accommodate the hose. The other ones are straight. I don't know if that'll be a problem or not. Yeah, that all looks good. Yeah. Those crows are having a time up there, aren't they?
A few moments later.
Okay, so also in the kit, there's two new primer bulbs, new spark plug, a gasket, and these are, this is the pickup for inside the tank. It's the weighted pickup. Strainers, there's two of those. And there's also two new air filters, another large gasket, and some new hose. All for $30 for this kit. So, I mean, how can you go wrong? Okay, I wasn't going to change the suction in the tank, but while we're here, we might as well do it. So I'll just get rid of the cap. Okay, so I got that strainer up out of the tank. Okay, so it's the bottom hose. I'll pull that out. All right, just like that. And we've got new hose. Hopefully it's going to fit. Okay, so it's pretty hard to just squeeze this soft tubing into the hard tank. So what I've done was I've taken a piece of wire in there. I put a loop through there. And I'm going to open up the loop. Okay. I'm going to bend that down. Now I'm going to try and pull that wire, both ends of it, see, like that, through, back out of here. And see if I can pull that soft tube out through the tank. Now, there it comes. Look at that. Look at that. It's coming. Otherwise, there's no real way to, you can't force that. Let's see, maybe we can get that wire out of there now. Let's see. Through a little more. Oh, I broke it now. Which is the good end? Which is the end I need and which is the end I don't need? I think it's the top one. So I can pull the bottom one out, I think. Bottom one is just a short piece, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, that is the short piece. Okay, now here's the piece we need that's going to go to the carburetor. Look at that. And we'll put this pickup on there. Okay, that's in there. All right, put that down in the tank. Now we can pull through a little more. We don't need too much in the tank. Yeah, probably about like that. That's good. Okay, and then we'll cut this to length as it needs to go on the carburetor. And that return one, if it's going to be as cantankerous as that one, I guess we should change it too. I guess we're here. Let's go all out and change the top one too. Okay, so we've got a double wire through there again at the top. All right, and we'll just put a little bit in there like that. This on, so we can pull that through. And then let's get that through the tank first, and then we'll deal with the length of the hose later. Okay, so that's going to go down through. There it is. Here it comes. Look at that. There's next to no other way to do that. That worked really well. Okay, so now that we've got it through there, all there is on this one is just a little return fitting, just so that doesn't come through. Let's see. Okay. Just like that. All right. Now just pull this through. Just pull that through, not all the way, and just leave it so it returns into the tank like that. That's good. Okay. And then when we put our carburetor on, we'll just cut this off at the appropriate length. Now, so far as the tank goes, let's put our cover back in there. Like that. Okay. They supply a new gasket for here, so we're going to change that. All right, that's the cable, comes off like that. Let's move this gasket out. Okay. Okay. Okay, here's the old one. And the new one. That looks fine. All right, put that on there. Gentle. Like so. I don't know what those crows are into today, but wow, they really added up there. Just when you think it's nice and quiet, you make a video. Yeah, the crows are up there chasing an eagle out of there, I think is what they're doing. When they've got nests and the eagles come around, or a seagull or anything like that, they'll just tear into them until they get rid of them. Okay. All right, so here's the replacement carburetor. So, got to figure out a length on those hoses. Lower, upper, okay. Look like that. Okay. So, the lower on there. upper one on there, like so. That looks good. All right. Now, put that up on the studs, like so. All right, and then we've got to bring this, put that cable in there, throttle cable, in like that. Yeah. There it is. Okay. Now, that goes there. Carburetor's in. Looks like the hoses are not too long. Seem to be just about right. Could maybe even bring them up on the... just bring them home a little bit on there. Yeah, that one. A little bit more. Okay, they look good. All right. Try my... yeah, my throttle there. And they provide a new gasket for the end here, and there's a little hole there. Gonna make sure I line that up properly. So that goes between the carburetor and the cover. All right, let's try that. Bring out this choke handle. And we'll go like this. Put that on. Snug. Don't want to overdo it. That seems good. Air filter. And the cover. Okay, so that's in there. Now, I don't think I'm going to change the spark plug. I think the spark plug was okay, so we'll hang on to that for now. And all we got to do now is put some fuel in it and test it. Turn it in a little bit. And so, is it worth it to try and rebuild one of these carburetors? It is, yes. If you've got an ultrasonic cleaner, or if you want to get some carburetor cleaner and you want to soak it and blow it all out. But for, you know, $30, I got another carburetor, all that kit of parts, gaskets and everything. So, I mean, you can see now why some of these things are just not worth rebuilding, you know, the time involved at all, you know. I mean, if you're going to do it yourself, yeah, fine. But if you're going to have to pay a shop to do it, don't do it. Buy yourself a kit, put it in yourself, and Bob's your uncle. Or, like they say around here, Robert's your father's brother. Anyway, that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. And we'll see you again here very soon on Everyday Projects. Bye for now.